I remember when I was still in fashion school in Italy, and I was, like 21, I wanted to learn English, and I remember picking Murder on the Orient Express. I have a good example for this production, The Princess. Knowing that Elizabeth Heflin was being the princess, I just, kind of took a leap of faith in a way, thinking, I think Elizabeth would do her this way, and I just thought of her as an extremely fashionable lady. Well, I found this picture of this evening dress, which was amazing because the title of it was called You Only Live Once. And it was so rich with all this embroidery. And so I basically took that as inspiration, and instead of making a dress, I made it a two-piece, made a jacket, a very plain skirt, and I redesigned all of this embroidery to fit the shape of the jacket. Robin, that was the Countess. This is how it happened. So I actually saw her read the play before we had the fitting, but the designs were done even before I had met her. I saw her read and I learned a lot about her performance. She seemed so strong but still very likable and flirty, but she had this kind of way of flirting with Poirot in a way that she put herself at the same level with him, and it was great. I thought that she had so much strength and so much femininity and so much masculinity all rolled into one. So when we just did the first fitting with the mock-up, she had all these things. She had a skirt, and then she has this waistcoat, and then she had this, and then she had that, and I thought, oh my God, I don't need any of this. It was just too much. And because of the way she stands, she also just really looked great with a high-waisted skirt, and that was it. That's all she needed. She doesn't need anything. Anything is gonna just make her self-conscious, and it's gonna take away from her power. When I'm in it and doing it, I'm loving it. It's that's really, nothing is magic because everything is painstaking, time-consuming work. But still there is something magical, which is when you, come up with something that it still only exists in the world of ideas, and all of a sudden, and is not really tangible, and then it's there out of you, and somebody else is taking it on and making something out of it, and it has a life on its own.